Howdy do. Quick tip number 2, basics of journaling. So I've written like 750 pages at this point in my journals over the last few years, and I think it's a very important and valuable tool for introspection and can facilitate an emotional health program, but it's also a preventative measure, and I think there's a lot of utility in that. So first, there's the evaluation that is inherent in journaling, which is sort of like counseling, but you can't go to counseling like every day. You can journal every day, and it can kind of keep things tempered in your mind of why you're doing things or why things are affecting you in a certain way. So in this week, I put what are you feeling and why, because that why is really important. After that evaluation comes understanding. And so if we understand why we're feeling things, then the context it makes a lot more sense, but it also, we might know like, oh, I'm mad because I was like very stressed from all these other things, and then I was more irritable at home and I snapped at my spouse. So that understanding can be really helpful and add to that whole preventative aspect of it. And lastly, understanding allows awareness. Now, we're developing cognitive awareness in journaling, but physical awareness, which we'll talk about soon in the coming weeks, is going to add to that tool set so that you will have kind of like the cognitive understanding of why you're feeling something and then what that manifests like in your body. And there'll be some exercises you can do while journaling down the road too. So what are the first steps of like the basics of journaling, actionable steps? So develop a habit is the first thing. How many days a week can you do it? How consistently can you do it? Maybe you want to shoot for a minimum, like twice a week, once a week. Any journaling over no journaling is going to be better. The morning seems to be ideal, so depending on your schedule, sometimes that is doable or not, but if you can set time aside for it, I would always say sleep is going to be really important, so try not to cut into that too much. But journaling can happen in 5 minutes. You can throw some gratitude stuff down, which one of those bullet points is begin with gratitude. It helps with setting a mindset early in the morning to think in terms of gratitude. And then if you need to, set a time limit, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Just if you accumulate more time journaling, then I think that it'll start providing that it'll be an active evaluation to provide that understanding, which allows the awareness later on. So let's do it.